Welcome to County Conversations. I'm Mark Levine. I'm the Deputy Director of the New York State Association of Counties, and I'm very pleased today to be joined by Broome County Executive Jason Garnar, the newly elected President of the New York State County Executives Association. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Mark. It's great to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about Broome County? What makes Broome County tick? Where is it? And what goes on there?
Yeah, Broome County is an amazing place to live. It's an amazing place to raise a family. It's right in the middle of New York. I think it's like 5 hours away from like 90 million people in the United States. We're like at the intersections of two major highways, just a couple of hours from New York City, an hour away from Syracuse, a few hours away from Buffalo. We're really like kind of in the middle of New York, and we have a city. The county seat is the city of Binghamton, proud home of Binghamton University, one of the best schools in the nation. But we have a lot of suburbs as well, and we have a lot of rural areas as well. So it's really a mix of everything that you could think of in New York. Broome County has a mix of, I guess.
And you were first elected county executive in 2016, and this year, just a couple of weeks ago, you started your third term. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Sometimes it feels like 80 years instead of 8 years, but it's been a real honor being county executive for the last 8 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 4.
Well, there's certainly been a lot that has happened in those 8 years, and we expect a lot more to happen in the next 4. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So you started as a county legislator in Broome County. Can you talk a little bit about what brought you into county government?
Well, I think, my parents were both involved in the community, and so they're very community-oriented people. And I used to teach American history and government, and one day, some of the kids in my class were like, you talk so much about government and politics and what you should do, like maybe you should actually run for an office. So I ran and got elected as a county legislator in 2006 and took office in 2007. So it's been almost 20 years since I've been in county government.
So were you a teacher and a county legislator at the same time for those 10 years?
Yeah, it was a part-time position being on the county legislature. So my full-time job was teaching American history and government.
That's great. What's your favorite part of now being county executive? What's your favorite part of being a county executive?
I would say my favorite part of being county executive is just being able to work with everybody in the community. It's so great to work with all the businesses, all the nonprofits that we have, all the community organizations that we have. I feel like county government is like really the perfect kind of government because it's not too big, it's not too small. I feel like it's just the right size, but there's so many things that go on in county government, and it gives myself and my team the opportunity to meet a lot of great people and work with a lot of great people as well. So I think that's probably the best thing is working with people.
So what are some of the major issues you're working on this year, or you expect to work on this year right there in Broome?
We have a lot of projects that we're doing this year. 3 main projects are we're doing a $50 million renovation of our airport, which is supposed to finish this year. We're doing a number of large parks projects to renovate our parks. And then probably the highlight project that we're doing this year is we're kind of doing something that's unique. We're building a new Veterans Resource Center, which is a one-stop shop for all of our veterans organizations in Broome County. And accompanying that, we're also building 10 tiny homes where veterans are going to be able to live, kind of the first of its kind in New York. That's scheduled to open in July, so we're really excited about that happening as well.
That's great. That's great. It's a leading model for the rest of the counties across the state.
Yeah.
And talking about the rest of the counties across the state, now you're the president of the County Executives Association. So what do you anticipate the major issues will be for counties across New York this year?
Oh, geez. I think there's like I said, the reason why I like the county form of government so much is that there's just literally so many different things going on. The airport, the health department, social services, roads, bridges, community colleges, housing, economic development. You could go on and on. I mean, we have over 40 different departments, but I think a major issue is, making sure that we get treated well in the state budget, that we don't have any unfunded mandates or anything like that, and also making sure that we're working really well with the state, that we're talking to the state about what the needs of the counties are. Specifically, I think one of the issues that I hear a lot from my colleagues about in regards, besides economic development, but certainly housing. I think housing is a real huge issue that we don't just see in Broome County, we see everywhere, whether it's in New York City, whether it's in Western New York, whether it's in Central New York, upstate. That's a real issue. And I think as we move into this year, we're still dealing with high inflation, people are really hurting in their pocketbooks. So finding ways that we can save money for taxpayers is something that I know my fellow county executives and I really are advocating for and working with the state government to do that.
Great. So you've already touched on this a little bit, but is there anything that you'd be planning on focusing on as president of the New York State County Executives Association this year?
Well, first of all, it's a real honor to be the president. And in the 8 years I've been county executive, and even when I was a county legislator before, I really understand the value of NYSCEA and Steve and the team at NYSCEA and how they help counties, whether it's advocating at the federal level or the state level. I've never seen an advocacy organization. I've been a part of a number of them, but I've never seen an advocacy organization work the way NYSCEA does, and being able to deliver results and working with people who aren't necessarily always in the same political party. Our county executives are in different parties, but I always think at the county level, it's a lot less about party and your ideology and more about getting things done and basic services and things like that. So I think what I'm just looking for this year is to listen to all the different county executives, no matter what party they're from, work with a great team in NYSCEA, and whether it's the federal budget or whether it's the state budget, or any other types of issues that are important to counties, really working to advocate for the people that live in our 62 counties in New York State.
Well, great. Thank you, Jason. We look forward to working with you on behalf of all the counties across New York and the counties that are members of the New York State County Executives Association. So thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.